It's a technology we're more connected than ever to people all across the world. And yet nothing quite compares to traveling to some of these different cities to experience other cultures firsthand. Well, we got a group of kids at the Baltimore School for the Arts. They actually had a chance to visit Ghana. ABC 2's Megan Knight sat down with a couple of them to hear about their adventure.
It's a trip 16 students from the Baltimore School for the Arts won't soon forget. For 10 days, they left their textbooks behind and took a trip 5,000 miles away to Ghana to learn hands-on lessons about life in Africa.
I feel like the world's expanding and we're seeing so much more of it now through technology and social media. And I wanted to explore what else there is outside of the United States.
The trip coincides with a year-long program at the BSA, exploring the arts, culture, and social issues of Africa.
I'd like them to have a sense of what the 1.1 billion people in Africa are doing, how they make their way, what's important to them, how they function as human beings.
Their days were long, filled with activities like basket weaving, bead making, visiting government offices, and sitting in on a class at an international school, which stands out the most to senior Marley Ford.
You can just tell how much they appreciated their education, and I think we all walked away from that feeling like we wanted to do more of that when we got back here and not take what we're doing for granted and not take how much we love our art for granted.
The students not only discovered what makes Ghana so unique, they also found similarities to the city they call home.
You see the same kind of drive you see in Baltimore of people trying to move up in the world and work hard to change their situation. I think it was sort of refreshing to see that there are some parts of the human experience that are universal, and you'll see them everywhere.
They came to Ghana with a blank slate, an open mind. They left Ghana with a greater appreciation for the world around them and each other.
It was a warm-hearted feeling that all these students embraced the experience. Their identities have been bolstered, and I think that's a really important experience for any young person to travel. They learn more about themselves and more about the world they live in.
In Baltimore, Megan Knight, ABC 2 News.
And next month, the BSA will be making presentations on what students learned about Africa, including photos and video from the Ghana trip, and it'll also be open to the public. I want to check that out.
And now.